We all know Austin is not as affordable as it used to be. That's why more and more people are moving to places like Kyle and Buda. And tonight, the Hayes CISD School Board will consider applying for a waiver to go over the state-mandated class size limits. KXAN's Heather Jackson spoke today with parents who say bigger is not better.
It's concerning. It really is concerning.
Heidi Adams' son goes to Fuentes Elementary in Kyle. Each year he's attended here, she says the number of kids in his class has gone up.
The class sizes got bigger and bigger, and he got more and more distracted.
Distraction, she says, can make it more difficult for him to learn. Heidi says there are 22 students in her son's 5th grade class.
I care about his grades, and I don't like to see his grades go down, and they've been slowly going down.
Some classes in Hayes CISD are even bigger. 10 of the district schools have class sizes of more than 22 students. The school board is considering asking the state for a waiver to keep it that way. 8 of those classes want to increase their ratio from 23 students to 1 teacher, and the other 2 classes want a ratio of 24 to 1.
We don't really ever stop growing until maybe the last month of school.
District spokesman Tim Savoy says since Christmas break, they've had an increase in students. He says applying for a waiver is more affordable than hiring teachers.
Because if you do that enough, then that can cost a lot of money for the taxpayers, which takes away from resources from everything else.
Heidi disagrees and says her son does better when the classes are smaller.
I will pay extra taxes for school. I would.
And Kyle, Heather Jackson, KXAN News.
The Hayes CISD adds between 700 and 1,000 new students each year. The Board of Trustees is meeting right now. We'll let you know if they decide to seek a waiver. That's coming up tonight on our news at 9 and 10. Districts must ask the Texas Education Agency for a waiver anytime a kindergarten through 4th grade classroom has more than 22 students. We checked with the state, and some districts are relying heavily on those exceptions. For example, this school year, the Austin ISD has only received 2 class size waivers. They had unanticipated growth at Boone and Cassis Elementaries. But in the Round Rock ISD, 5 class size waivers were used this school year. And at Leander ISD, there were more than 30 class size waivers approved for the district.